Are you struggling with how to add a design service to your home staging business? Or maybe you are a designer and you're struggling with how to control your service offerings because those projects are taking forever. The clients can't decide, and you find that what should have been maybe a 1 week project is now like years long and you're just over it. Well, I have a solution for you and another expert e-designer success story using Cathy Hobbs, one of my expert e-designer students. She took my training actually during COVID because she knew she wanted to take her staging business. She was mostly doing staging remote. And she has said that the training has revolutionized the way she's done her business. So I'm going to use her as an example and give you 5 ways to simplify and add a design service to your business. So, number 1, like Cathy, in fact, let me show you wonderful Cathy. There she is. Cathy was like an HGTV star. She's amazing. And as you can see, she has an incredible design aesthetic. So number 1, she's very, very clear on what she likes to do. And what does she like to do? She loves to design. She doesn't like all the back and forth. She wants to be in, out, done. And that is one reason why she has been such a successful home stager in her area, because she loves the cleanness of that service. It is just in, out, done. Very different than interior design, which kind of can just keep going and going and going. So she wanted to do something like that with her design business, but she didn't exactly know how. Hence the reason she took my expert design training. So number 1, she was clear on that. Number 2, she created services that centered around that clarity, meaning she actually ended up cutting a lot of the interior design stuff that she was doing and really started focusing on staging. She added remote staging. I'll show you what that looks like using my e-design training. She did speed staging, again, using the e-design training. Virtual walkthroughs and consultations, again, using my e-design training, where I walked you through how you can do this virtually and remote. And then obviously she did e-design, and then now short-term rentals, which is another thing that we have in the e-design training a little bit, where we have our short-term rental boards, because having that design plan really helps a real estate investor or short-term vacation rental investor choose you as a designer over someone else. So she's actually centered a lot of her services around that training, which I absolutely love. So she was clear on what she loved to do, and that is her amazing design aesthetic. And she was also very clear on the services and setting them around what she likes to do. Number 3, she kept those services very, very simple. So if you go to, let's say, her e-design service, she's very clear on what she's giving. And then she has very clear packages that, using the technology I recommend, which is design files, her packages take her to where those services are. And that actually leads me also to number 4. Stop charging by the hour. If you're a stager or designer and you're always charging by the hour, you're just going to be hustling forever. And as you can see, the beauty of e-design, this isn't about how much time I put into this project. This is about me giving you my expertise. And Cathy can claim that because she has amazing expertise. So it's not about her saying, oh, I spent 2 hours and I'm going to charge you $1,500. I mean, who knows what she spends for? I know e-design takes a little bit longer than that, but regardless, the client doesn't know how long it takes her. They just know they're going to get an amazing design plan from her and her incredible expertise. And they're willing to pay for that. It's a lot cheaper. It's kind of in, out. One thing Cathy also did by keeping it simple, number 4 and number 5 in my 5 tips, is she only actually uses retail product. And in my expert design training and in my next blog post, I'm going to walk you through how you can actually just use retail links. That's how those 100 boards that we give you are retail links, or you can also use to the trade to make even more money on each board. So stay tuned. On my blog, check that post where I walk you through how you can make thousands per board doing trade. So it's awesome because you can package it. So as a designer, if you want to be clear, you can use, go to Cathy Hobbs If you're looking for an incredible designer, she's amazing. She's the one to go with. But let me show you really quickly this is one of her quick design files presentations that she showed me. She did someone's house. Let me actually go straight to the living room, which I actually loved. Oh yeah, look at this living room. Hopefully you can go big screen on that. Here we go. She does what I recommend, where you use an inspiration photo, and then she has all of these beautiful pieces that she put into place, which Design Files makes it very easy to do. And I walk you through in my training. If you're already doing this using PowerPoint on Canva, just a side note, stop. You're going to save hundreds of hours using Design Files and going through my training. Please don't do that. Anyway, and then she has the details of each product. Now, she didn't even have to even share pricing or source or any of that. You get to decide what you want to share, but this is an example of what the presentation looks like. You can actually share all the dimensions and whatnot as well. But she doesn't even need to do that, because part of her services is not only is she kind of giving them the plan, she can even do a layout where all the measurements are there for them. So they know that the scale, proportion, everything is absolutely done right in their space. So this gives you an example of some of her work, which is amazing. Obviously, going to her website, portfolio, she's an amazing designer. There's a reason why people from all over the world want her to do their homes, and you can see from this work why. Oh my gosh, she's just incredible. Many time, winner of awards of all kinds, and like I said, HGTV star. So now she's able to provide her services to everyone, be very clear and clean on those services. She's in, out, making money, doing exactly what she loves, and that is sourcing and designing for clients. How cool is that? If you want to find out more information on exactly how you would do this, streamline your design service, add a design service if you're a stager that's not overwhelming, or even dip your toe into doing design. If you have a passion for design and you're wondering, and your talent is like this, you're the go-to for friends and family, I can show you how to start a very simple business doing design plans for clients in my Expert eDesigner training program. Hope to see you there, and I'll see you in the next video.